So this is the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Let's have a look, shall we? I don't know which rendition is that. Sounds like the Super NES Castlevania's soundtrack, but I'm not sure. So this is our menu. Thank you, Mant. Tomb Raider Return of the King. Yeah. Yeah, Fanpy was last playing Donkey Kong Country 2. He is a pixel artist. Also, he develops mods and games in his free time. He's still studying, but he's great. So check him out. Okay, so as you can see, there is Castlevania, the one we played just now. It has these synopsis stories of the games. Let's read this one actually, the first game. The Castlevania's manual didn't have much in the vein of a story actually, so this seems more complete. Transylvania, a small peaceful country in the heart of medieval Europe. The people of Transylvania whisper the legend of Dracula to their children at bedtime, only half believing it to be true. The forces of good keep a watchful eye over the land, protecting all who live here. But even during the constant vigil, the forces of evil manage to prevail once every century. Each time this happens, human beings with evil hearts begin to chant unspeakable prayers. This is Dracula, the Prince of Darkness, resurrected upon the face of the earth. And each time he is manifested, his powers grow stronger. Once long ago, Dracula was indeed revived in this manner. However, his ambitions to plunge the world into darkness and build a kingdom of evil were crushed by the hero, Christopher Belmont. Following Dracula's demise at the hands of Christopher Belmont, the Transylvanian countryside slept peacefully for 100 years, so every 100 years he comes back. Then one Easter night, the townspeople were celebrating the joyous holiday with a splendid carnival. But in the ruins of the old monastery on the edge of town, the followers of darkness were holding a black mass to revive the evil count and give him eternal life. Wow, this thing is long. They poured a sacrifice of human blood over his remains. As they did so, an ominous undercloud... Okay, then he came back, I guess. And then Simon Belmont, the descendant of the Belmont bloodline, stepped up to it. This is Castlevania 2. I didn't hear good things about this game, by the way. Has any of you played the second game on NES? This is Castlevania 3, still on NES. Super Castlevania 4 on SNES. Castlevania, The Castlevania Adventure. This is on Game Boy. Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge, still Game Boy. This is Castlevania Bloodlines. I watched the gameplay of this. I actually tried this on this version too. And people say this version isn't well known, this Mega Drive Sega Genesis game. So we might showcase this for a bit. 2 has some issues, but I like it. It's my favorite of the NES games. I haven't tried most of these, so I kind of want this collection. This was on 75% sale in the weekend. I don't know if it is still on sale. This is Kid Dracula. Originally released for the family computer in Japan only as Akumajo Dracula Boku Dracula-kun in 1990, Kid Dracula has been the first time localized in English for this occasion. This is actually not correct. Not first time. This is first time localized officially in English. I mean, officially first time localized. So, I heard this was fan translated like 10 years ago. But still, this is really good that they officially localized this one. Also, apparently, Kid Dracula is in the official lore. I mean, he's not an offshoot or a spin-off. And this is made known in Symphony of the Night game. So Kid Dracula is in Symphony of the Night, apparently. I don't know how, I didn't play it. I was just reading a review of this collection. So the reviewer was saying that this is the bonus book. We're gonna take a look at that as well. I haven't, yeah, same, I haven't played anything besides the 3 NES games. Also, apparently there's a ROM hack for this one. The problems with 2, apparently, is there are some translation issues in the second game on NES. So some things don't make sense. So the ROM hack retranslates it in a better way. That's what I heard. Maybe there are some other improvements. But if I ever stream this one, I might consider the ROM hack instead of the original one. So bonus book, and there are bonus Japanese versions. All of the games above that we looked, their Japanese versions are here. Japanese versions are a plus because one of the reviewers I read said Castlevania 3 was made for the US version deliberately more difficult than the Japanese version, so that American kids couldn't rent it in a weekend and finish it off. So something to keep in mind, comparing the Japanese versions with English versions. That might be good. I would, yeah, oh yeah, the hints in 2 are hilariously bad. I would recommend the ROM hack. The game could use some polish. I really like this menu, by the way. This is really slick. Also, the music is nice in the background. Let's take a look at the bonus book, and then I'm gonna play a bit of Bloodlines on Sega Mega Drive or Sega Genesis, depending on which part of the world you are from. And I think that will be it. So let's look at the bonus book, unless you guys want me to look at any of these. So bonus book is like a PDF, but not quite, and it's kinda awkward to look through, but it is amazing regardless. So let's check the controls again. LB RB change page, reset camera. Can I get the menu again? Zoom in, zoom out, press contents, okay, move camera, display, hide menu, okay. So we have box art gallery, featured titles. I guess there are maybe story synopsis in here as well. Key person interviews from Michiru Yamane and Adi Shankar. I think Adi Shankar is the producer of Castlevania anime on Netflix. Welcome to the stream, Sylvia the Song. How are you doing? Castlevania research reports. These are research about Dracula, vampires, etc. before they did the games. And there are design archives. So let's go. This is the box art gallery. So you can zoom in and move the camera with sticks like this. There are Japanese, English, American and European box arts. You can even zoom in more. This is the max zoom. Okay, what is this? This is... I'm not sure which game this one is. Probably Castlevania 3 then. Castlevania 3 Japanese version. This is Castlevania 4. Japanese Castlevania 4. I like that Dracula face. Okay. So this is box art gallery. Featured titles. They have the controls here. And small information about the games, story, etc. Dracula looked kind of surprised. Yeah, he did. second game on NES. So these are like that, and then these are key person interviews. Who is Michiru Yamane? Let's see. Music composer, great. A great person to interview. A special discussion between composer Michiru Yamane, who worked on numerous titles in the Castlevania series, and the current series producer. A message for fans around the world who love the sound of Castlevania. That's a great choice for an interview. So this is the Netflix Castlevania anime producer, I think. Another interview, and this is the history of Castlevania, research reports, their lore, etc. This is great. And these are design archives. He's a webmaster. His name is Peter Dante, vampire killer and grandson of Christopher Dante. I'm not sure which game he is from. What are these? These are animation. Okay, cool. Sub-weapons that were planned early on. Some of these made it into the release version, but many of them, including garlic, wooden stakes, and a gun with silver bullets. Oh, silver bullets. That would be fun. Did not make the cut. Maybe they thought the gun was too powerful, since it's a ranged attack. More sub-weapons that were planned early on. Many were novel ideas, such as a guardian spirit that provides support, and an item that transforms the player character into a werewolf. Alright. Okay, more design archives. What is this? Bird's eye view of the setting of this game, Transylvania. Okay. So there is in-depth information about design and development of the games here. I like that drawing, that's great. Story for the game written in a design document, and an illustration of Count Dracula. The Dark Lord Dracula, who was believed to have been sealed away for eternity, has been resurrected and now possesses the power of an ancient evil deity. The last remaining member of the Belmont clan, Quintuple X, picks up his family's legendary whip and ventures towards Dracula's castle to seal his fate once and for all. Okay, how many pages? Wow, amazing, great drawings. Who's that lady? The final design for Count Dracula and Elizabeth Bartley, the villain of this title. So one of the games has a female villain. Cool. That's Kid Dracula. Storyboard. Okay. And that's it.